My edges are not laid. Do not judge me. Do you understand? I'm glad we had that talk.
I'm a blessing in disguise, cause my lessons open eyes. Since back in 9-5, I've been repping worldwide, west side.
Let's get right into this video. So my mom woke up early yesterday morning. She wanted like, let's go to Sephora and need some more foundation. And I was like, you know what drops today? The new Fenty Hydrating Foundation. So of course I went and got that. If y'all don't know, I am a Fenty girl to the fullest. I have Fenty everything. I just love everything about Fenty. So my shade is 350. This is what the packaging looks like. They changed the packaging, A, so you can identify that it's a different formula. And then B, because it's a different formula, it requires different container tree. Is container tree a word? Oh, but you do get the same amount of product. This is 1.8 and this is 1.8. It doesn't look like it, but you do get the same amount of product. This is 350 in the original, and then this is 350 in the hydrating. It's like the same, but like also not really. Like it looks a little different. Be like a first and a half review, like a second impression type of thing. Just acting up. You want to be in my video again? That's what you want to do? And say hi to the people. Is that all you wanted? Jesus. OG Bentley like. Get me out of here. Say hi. I'm gonna do my concealer first. And how I do my primer is I use rose water powder my primer. It works really well. So this is by Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray. Mario, the one that's like the most popular. I use that too, but this is free in my mom's Fit Fat Fun box. I'm just joking. This is a hydrating foundation. I usually use a regular primer, but I'm not going to use that one because it's pretty thick. And based on what I tested already, this formula in the regular primer may not work well. I don't think it will. Also, I have like combo skin. Like my skin is dry and also oily, so I didn't need the hydrating primer as well. Like I tried that in the store and I felt like if I would have used the hydrating primer with the hydrating foundation, I would have been super oily. I don't need all that extraness. And I'm dripping it everywhere because I'm a freaking child. I really like this packaging. I went through 3 bottles of foundation of Fenty already, only because in the first 2, like, they broke. The pump broke. Like, the Fenty bottles, like, these are not good to travel with. Like, they break. Like, even right now, it's like a crack in it, and then like the pump doesn't work, and I do be twisting the top off, but I be getting annoyed, so I just go ahead and go buy another one. I like to apply it with my finger, and then I go in with the brush. I did not get the new code Wacth. I can't talk, but I didn't get the new brush she came out with. And it spreads so effortlessly. Oh my gosh. And I am not a matte girl at all. I love to glow. I love the dewy look. I hate the matte look. It feels like it makes me look 2 ages. Like the matte makeup, or like that's the matte look alone just makes me look like 5 ages older. This right here, where is the makeup? Like where? I can't see it. So when you find it, let me know because I don't see it at all. And you can tell, you can see right now, I don't use a lot anyway. You don't need to. Let's say though, although she claims this is a medium to full coverage, I say this is a light to medium coverage. However, because of the foundation formula, you can build on this. Like you can put on a whole nother layer and that will probably make it full. Y'all, like this is a perfect match. I don't have, you don't, what? Okay, so my video just went away, whatever. I already put on my concealer and my setting powder. The concealer I used was the 350. It still matches just like the OG one. However, what I will say is with the hydrating foundation, you're going to have to set. Ooh, child. And this bronzer with this foundation, let me tell y'all. Do you see that? Like, hi, hello. This foundation is amazing. The formula is amazing. Everything glides on so effortlessly. Look how glowy I am. Like, do y'all see this? I said with the Morphe spray. It was only on sale. This is my first time using it. It's alright, but I don't have to use my dewy setting spray because I already look dewy. So, okay, my final thoughts on this foundation. 1 out of 10, this foundation is an 11. I didn't know I needed this until I got it. I just want to thank Rihanna for always doing her thing and always coming through, because this right here, baby, I love this so much. I love the dewy look and it naturally gives me that. And I wore it yesterday to my orientation, to my new job, and it lasted all day. I did not have to respray anything, none of that, especially for it to be a hot summer.
It's a hot girl summer.
What I love is the feel of the formula. I don't feel anything on my face. It blends way better than the first one for me. Like, again, the first one oxidifies, so it takes a little more effort to make sure it doesn't look too orange. This hydrating one, it doesn't oxidify at all. You can't tell I have it on any foundation. How easy it is to apply things on top, like highlighter and bronzer. It melts right into the formula. Your natural oils start mixing with the foundation. Everything looks so flawless. It's crazy. Me look young. Like, I feel like I look like a high schooler. Then I have combo skin, so I was a little worried that I was gonna get a little oily. Not really, especially if you set. Like I said in my T-zone, I didn't get oily at all. The only thing I would say is if you want like a slay beat look, this may not be the foundation for that because of how the formula is. It's not that easy to do a full coverage with this. Okay, it's instructions on here. It says massage well, and it says if needed, pump and squeeze tubes simultaneously to release air. So they know that this packaging may be a little different. I do believe it will be based on temperature. If you keep this in a hot area, or if you're traveling and it's hot or whatever, I feel like it's going to be watery. If you do decide to travel with this, based on the formula, and especially for them to put the type of instructions on the bottle, I would just put it in like a disc where it's a little bit easier more to mix if you needed to see what you need to do with it, instead of just risking the entire foundation bottle if you mess up the whole how it sets and everything. So that's what I would do, because I can already tell if it's too hot, this is going to separate and it's going to be really hard to work with. So 2 thumbs up, 2 toes up. I don't know what else to say. This foundation right here, this is it. This is it. This is... Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who has been supporting me thus far. Now, this video has blessed you. Please comment. I would love to hear about it, and also share it so it can bless somebody else. Now, what I need you to do is click that subscribe button and click that bell so you know when your girl dropping some new heat, okay? And follow on all the social media platforms below. Mwah. Bye.